Hi guys, I'm Mayor Bobby Lindamood. I'm back for another mayor's video to make sure you all know about the upcoming recreation bond election. Last May, you Colleyville citizens voted to move forward with a process to evaluate expansion of the recreation center. In case you aren't familiar, I'll provide some background. The May 2024 election included an advisory referendum question that asked, should the City of Colleyville place a proposition on the future election ballot asking the city's voters to authorize the issuance of ad valorem tax bonds for the expansion of the Colleyville Recreation Center, which may include a fitness center, locker room, indoor track, and multi-use field. Colleyville voters approved this measure 74% in favor and 26% against. It was important to the City Council that we hear from citizens and understand whether you wanted us to pursue an expansion project. After the voters approved the measure last year, the city hired an architect to study the site. They provided conceptual plans for potential expansion and an estimated cost of the expansion. Now that we have a little more detail, we need to hear from you, the citizens, again. That's what the election this May is all about. The city now poses a question regarding a tax increase to pay for the bonds. The proposition will be presented on the ballot as follows. The issuance of $20 million in the general obligation bonds for parks and recreational facilities and related improvements, including expansion of the Colleyville Recreation Center and the imposition of a tax sufficient to pay the principal and the interest on the bonds. You might be wondering, what is currently offered at the Recreation Center, and what would be added to an expansion? These are great questions. The Recreation Center building is 38,000 square feet on a 15-acre site. The Recreation Center includes a full-size competition gymnasium, a smaller gym, game room, classrooms, group exercise room, and administrative offices. The Recreation Center offers youth volleyball and basketball leagues, open play, indoor pickleball, and a variety of classes for youth and adults. If expanded, the site would include over 8,000 feet of fitness space with equipment, an 8-foot wide indoor track, locker rooms, an additional gymnasium, and an outdoor site and field improvements like walking trails, sitting areas, and landscaping. Other amenities could be included during the design process, such as CrossFit area, splash pad, playground, and shade structures. The conceptual plans add approximately 31,000 square feet of building space to the existing structure. You may also be wondering how much the bonds will cost you if the bond election is approved. The estimated financial impact to the average single-family house would be about $18.89 per month, or $226.68 per year in additional property tax. Additionally, the city currently intends to bring forth a second referendum at a later time to fund the annual operating costs associated with the expansion of the Recreation Center. State law does not allow the operating question to be presented to our voters on the May ballot. Our current estimation is that the operating costs would be increased by $400,000 annually. For the average homeowner, that would be about an additional $4.53 per month, or $54.36 per year in additional property tax. Like I said before, we want to hear from you. Please get out and vote, and let us know if you want the city to issue debt to expand the rec center. As an elected official, I'm not legally allowed to tell you how I think you should vote. That is totally up to you. What I care about most is that you know about the election and have the opportunity to have your voice heard. If you have any questions of when or where to vote, please visit the elections page on our website or contact our city secretary's office. Election Day is May 3rd, and early voting starts on April 22nd. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. God bless.